Welcome back, awesome Ashley fans and subscribers. Here I have for the mighty Avenger, Sorcerer Fury Loki action figure. It says on the back, jealousy, hatred and power. This is the fuel for Loki and his quest to crush the kingdom of Asgard. He is the arch enemy of Thor and will stop at nothing to see his brother struggle beneath his heel. I got the figure because I quite like the look of the sculpt and the fact that it has these two little sort of daggers with him as well. Looks pretty cool. Not really so much interested in this big whatever it is he's holding there, but let's open him up, have a look and see what he is like. Okay, first is big, whatever it is. It just came apart in my hand. Okay, I see. That's pretty cool. So, from being this big sort of sword thing, does that actually stay in there? I wonder. No, it can't. From in this big sort of horrible looking... That's the spring. Where's the actual button for the spring? Is that... Okay, I see. This big sort of really stupid looking fat bladed sword thing. Like this. You can press a button and... Doing! It will spring out and it has these two little... Tomfa style things to hold. Yeah, I could use them, I guess. But it looks a bit... naff. He has two little daggers which do look rather cool. And it's worth noting that they are not identical, they're not matching. The handles are slightly different and the blades are slightly different. Then the figure himself, which does look rather cool. Anyway, okay, so let's have a look. Sculpt looks nice. I like the look on the face. It's a good sculpt there. Paint app is crap. You see underneath there, he's got the green on his neck. He looks like an actor, not like Tom Hiddleston. He looks like a different actor. Can't think of who though. Has this cape, which I think, yeah, can come off. If you were to take him apart, that would slip down his legs easily, or over his waist, his top. Will he come off easily? Yes, if I force it more than that, but I don't want to try and force out hot water. That'll go up and over the little sort of cape thing. Okay, let's have a look at his articulation. I don't have big hopes of this, but hopefully I'll be surprised. So, he has a left and a right. He has a down and an up. Shoulders are great. Bicep bend, not so great. Wrists have a swivel and that is it. His hands are not quite matching. There's a bigger gap in this hand between thumb and finger than in this one. So make sure there is a gap there. He has his trunk, so side to side, forwards, backwards, left and right. There is no waist. Hips, looks like the hip joints that I really can't stand. I wish Hasbro stopped making or using them. Got to line it up outwards, and he will go very far out if I line up his hip joints. My word. Line up his hip joints, he'll go forwards nicely, and he'll go backwards. Okay. Okay, he has double knee joints, which is great. And he'll get a not bad bend. On the feet, a really, really poor ballerina, barely on his tippy toes at all. On the Michael Jackson, much better. But there's no swivel, but there is a turn. Not a bad looking figure. I want to take that thing off his waist here because it just gets in the way. Without popping him off, that's going to be quite difficult. I can't see a clip on there. If I go over his legs, it might just break the plastic. So will it stretch that far? I mean, it might do. I think it might have no choice but to try that on camera for you now. Yeah, that'll go over there. There we go. Okay, I think it looks far better without that, and that all just gets in the way of his articulation anyway. I would want to change those hip joints because I hate those hip joints with a passion. He looks pretty cool. How does he hold his knives? Let's have a look. Fingers are way too stiff, so you get scared of breaking his fingers if you put a weapon in his hands. He holds them okay, not great, but okay. And this other stupid thing he's got here, he could either hold it like a tomfer with the long part going backwards, on his art. How's he holding it? No. On the back of the box, he holds it the reverse way to a tomfer or baton, as it might be called. And also, his hands are too tight for this really, really wide grip. And I don't want to force it on there, particularly not going to be using those with him anyway. He has a bend in his left leg like that, as you can see here. I can fix that by taking it apart and sticking the joint in some hot water and straightening that out. That's not too difficult to do. So what you do, you take out these pins in his leg here and here, separate out the lower leg, take the joint out, put in hot water for maybe 10 to 20 seconds, take it out, put it in a little clip or vice, let it go cold for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and 2 minutes, whatever, you know, an hour, whatever you want, as long as it goes cold and stiff and it straightens. Put it back in, and he's got a straight leg. Not a bad little figure. Worth the price I paid? Maybe for the head, because the head is really quite nice, and those eyes are really well painted. It's a good face sculpt. For the actual figure itself, I would say no, because of those hip joints, which I really can't stand. Okay, this is Awesome Action Toys. I am signing out, saying please like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back soon with more Awesome Action videos for you. Stay happy and keep collecting, okay? Bye-bye.